Hey, it's me again. I just want to share some words of encouragement with you about not walking in fear. There's a verse of scripture that I have always loved, and it's in the book of Isaiah, the 41st chapter and the 10th verse, and it reads, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my right hand of righteousness." The first thing that I see in here says, fear not. Do not panic. Do not walk in a place of fret, of nervousness and fear, because we have to always remember that fear is the false appearance of things appearing to be real. And we know that in fear there is no love, but the perfect love of God. But in the perfect love of God, there is no fear. And we realize that when we walk in fear, we're not walking in the perfect love or the mature love of God, or knowing that there's nothing that can harm us. When you find yourself in a fretful situation, the first thing to do is to calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Everything is going to work out all right. When I was in New Thought Theology School, we learned that we are always in a safe place. The universe has us always in a safe place and in a safe space. And we have to remind ourselves, number one, to not fear. To not fear, because there's no place where your help is not, or there's no place where God is not. God is always there. Is always there. Fear causes you to feel like you don't have any help, you don't have any understanding. No one is there to help you. No one is there to understand you. You have no way out. There is no solution. And those are all lies. Those are all lies. There is a solution. There's always someone there to help you. There's always a way out. There's always an answer. But we cannot walk in fear. It says, be not dismayed. Don't be discouraged. It says, for I am the Lord your God. For the first thing we have to realize is that we have to trust the divine spirit that is within us. We have to trust the God presence that is within us. And you have to trust that spirit that is within you to bring you out of whatever situation that you find yourself in. You have to learn how to trust the intuitive presence within yourself. Sometimes we find ourselves in a situation that's sticky, or we find ourselves in a place that isn't comfortable for us. We always go looking for help from outside of ourselves to someone else, or we're seeking help, or we're seeking answers on the outside of ourselves. And what I'm encouraging is to learn how to seek the answers within. Sometimes you have to just sit still and quiet and be in a quiet place within yourself to get the answers, to get the solution, to get the help that you need, to get the direction that you need to go in, so that you can get the help that you need, so you can be directed to the people that will help you. But you first have to be calm. You first have to go within to get the answers, so that you don't go without. It says, and I will strengthen you. You'll get the strength that you need once you go within, once you learn to trust in that intuitive presence within yourself, and know that that divine guidance within you will lead you in the right direction that you need to go. That divine guidance within you will never let you down. That divine guidance within you will always uphold you, will always strengthen you, will always direct you. But the key is that you cannot fear. You have to trust in that presence. You have to trust in that spirit. You have to trust in that guide that is within you, which you may call God, you may call Jesus, you may call divine source, you may call spirit. It doesn't matter what name that you call it. What matters is that you trust in that divine presence to lead you and guide you. And it says, yes, I will. The answer is yes, I will help you. The scripture says, yes, I will help you. It says in the scripture, it's saying that God is speaking, it's saying, yes, I will help you. When you don't fear, because when you're walking in fear, you cannot hear the answer. When you're discouraged, you can't be strengthened. So you have to be calm. You have to be still. You have to be quiet to hear. And then the answer will come. The answer will come. The guidance will come once you're still and once you're quiet. And it says, I will uphold you with my right hand of righteousness. God will sustain you. God will uphold you. God will strengthen you. And you will be carried through whatever the situation is that you're going through. So we are learning here, number one, not to fear, not to panic. Don't be worried. Realize that the answer that you need is already within the divine presence within you. God in you, your strength, your help. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. And when you are not walking in fear, and when you're not allowing yourself to be discouraged, and you're keeping your eye and your focus on that presence of God within you, and you're listening to the clarity and the Spirit within you, and you're hearing with a clear voice the Spirit within you, it says, then you will be strengthened. It says you will strengthen, and you will get the help that you need. And in the midst of it, whatever situation you find yourself in, whatever it feels like it is oppressing you and holding you down, it says as you listen, don't walk in fear, and you are encouraged and not discouraged, and don't walk in dismay, and you turn within and listen to God, it says then God in turn will lift you up above your situation, meaning God will give you the answer that you need, will give you the grace that you need, will give you the strength that you need to bear and go through whatever it is that you're going through. Because why? Because God is there with you, holding you, enveloping you, encouraging you, strengthening you, and holding you through this process and getting you to your next level, to your next destination, to your next place. So I want you to be encouraged, be strong, and know that you will make it through whatever it is that you're going through. Why? Because God is your strength, He is your righteousness, He is your peace, and He doesn't want you to walk in fear, and He doesn't want you to be dismayed, because He wants you to know that the answer that you're seeking, the solution that you're looking for, the guidance that you're needing and that you're seeking is already within you. You just have to look within to get it. All right? Peace, love, and blessing.